Hey guys, welcome to Under the Arch Sports. Eric Hobbs here to talk a little Mizzou recruiting. This time, Brendon Haygood has flipped to the Tigers. Before we start talking about this guy, please go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and on Spotify. Right, so Tuesday night, Brendon Haygood made the announcement official. He was kind enough to wait until Mizzou beat Cal. Crazy game there. He announced it for Missouri, former Boise State commitment. He is 5'9", 190 pounds, running back out of Saxe High School. I did look up how to pronounce that. In Wiley, Texas, Dallas Metroplex, kind of north suburbs of Dallas, basically. He is a four-star, according to On3, both their service rating and the composite they do, the kind of aggregate of everybody. Everybody else has him individually as a high rated three-star. So kind of on that border, I guess you could say. And yeah, he was committed to Boise State, gosh, for the last 2.5 months or so. Visited Mizzou for the Arkansas game, decommitted on that visit, and the writing was kind of on the wall there. For his senior year, man, 1,703 yards, that's a lot, and 17 touchdowns. Had some huge runs. We'll talk about some of his highlights in a second here. So aside from Boise State, who wanted him, there was thought he might go to Texas Tech. Seemed like it was a Mizzou Texas Tech battle after he decommitted. Although when you decommit on one school's campus, to me the writing's on the wall there. Aside from Mizzou, Boise, and Texas Tech, talking about Houston, Kansas State, Virginia Tech, and Washington State. So solid programs. I'm always going to at least pay attention if Kansas State is offering a running back. That's just kind of who they are. So I'm going to pay attention to that at least a little bit. As far as what I saw when I checked out his film on Huddle, well, he he has a burst. Once he kind of plants his foot, or if the hole on the line is good enough, he will plant and he goes. And his top speed is decent, not a burner, but he's fast, and he gets there in a hurry. He gets that his high end quickly. All right, so that is helpful to have that good acceleration. As I said, he's not a burner. Runs about a 4.5 40, self-listed, so who knows. He does run listed with a 22.48 in the 200-meter dash, 11.1 in the 100. Good speed without being Texas All-State caliber. So good speed. Uh, Ideally, it translates well to football. That's different with everybody. I like his vision. He's able to see where, in the midst of bodies going everywhere, trying to tackle, guys blocking everything, he's able to see lanes developing that I noticed. And he can see if something's not there, he can cut out or pop it outside or whatever else. He's not a power back by any stretch. He's not going to be a Marcus Carroll in between the tackles, just bowl you over, and he's getting a couple yards basically every time he touches the ball. But he doesn't go down easily. So there is something to be said for that, no matter your size. So good on him for that. Good strength. I will say, I mentioned he's got the vision to pop outside. There are times where he's a little quick to pop it outside. Now, there are times where he does have the patience to put his hand on his offensive tackle or pulling guard or whoever and just follow them and let them be the road grader and create the hole. But then there are times where if the hole if it's not there immediately or if it's not big enough, he will pop it outside, sometimes a little early, I'd say. Now, in the package, there's plenty of those. And some of them, there was just a mess on the offensive line and he had nowhere to go. And he was able to pop it outside just on athletic ability. But there are times where he does it a little prematurely. So that's something where, with coaching up, I think he'll be fine. It's just something that does need to happen. Missouri. is on a roll suddenly. This is the third commitment in 3 days that the Tigers have gotten. All flips who visited Mizzou the weekend of the Arkansas game, saw the snow game, and pulled the trigger on the flip. And it's the second one of these that is a running back. Marquise Davis being the other. That's helpful because Missouri did lose Jamarian Morrow. He flipped from Mizzou to Texas A&M. Writing was on the wall there for a little while. That loss hurts, but Missouri does still have two running backs in the class, and both are four-star caliber guys. So it's hard to argue with that. And as I said, this Arkansas game, the visitors from that weekend, man, 3 in 3 days, maybe one more. That's that's a heck of a weekend, kind of out of the blue, just kind of sealing the deal on a top 20 recruiting class nationally is what it may end up being. So that's it, guys. Signing day, Wednesday, coming quick. We'll see if Missouri adds any more to this class. I think they got one more in the tank. We'll see. Keep tuned here to Out of the Arch Sports. We'll have you covered on that. We'll try to get a playlist of all the commitment videos for this class for you. Don't look now. Blues are playing good hockey. Till next time, thanks for watching.